The purpose of this video is to show you how to print a check from QuickBooks. So the first thing you need to do is you need to create the check. So you're going to go to check, and you're going to be sending it to your accountant, let's say, for example, and you want to make sure that you have the correct checking account. You know, sometimes businesses have multiple checking accounts, but in this case, we just have one. You're going to select, instead of having something here, you're going to select print later, because it's going to give you the option to fill in the check number once you're in the check printing screen. You want to go ahead and put the date that you're printing the check. You want to make sure that you put the address of the person you are sending the check to. Now, you have the option to do this when you create the vendor, but in this case, we did a quick add in our video before, just to get through that process on quick adding vendors. But in the event, you know, moving forward, you want to make sure that everything populates as is. I can show you in another video how to add a vendor. So from here, your payment date is today. You're going to print later. The category is legal and professional fees, and it's for June 2021. And we're going to be paying her $150. We will talk about billable in another video. We will talk about tax in another video, and we could talk about customer in another video. Right now, these are not applicable. So we're just going to go ahead and get through this section. So from here, everything is in. You're ready and happy to go. You're going to select print check. So from here, you want to make sure, because sometimes what happens, as I mentioned previously, you have multiple checking accounts. So in the event that it doesn't populate, when you come to the screen, you might want to just make sure that the proper checking account is selected. You want to select it by checking it here. Your starting check number is going to be 1234, because that's the next check that's in your checkbook. And you're going to do preview and print. And from here, this is how it's going to print on either the voucher style or the standard style checks. So that will be in your initial printing setup. But it's pretty easy from here, doing it this way, because you literally have to just put your check into the printer, do the print icon, you select the printer you want to print it, and you press print. And that's it. And there's your check. And from here, you're going to say close. Did your checks print okay? So sometimes you put the check in wrong in the printer, or you put the wrong check number, or maybe you ran out of ink and it didn't print properly. So you have the option to say, yes, they all printed correctly. And in this case, it did. So we can just select done. Or maybe, it didn't print properly. So you want to go ahead and reprint this check again, and then it'll put the check number for you. Or no, keep all checks in the print checklist. So in this case, we're going to do yes, they all printed correctly, and we're going to select done. And that's it. And that's literally how you print a check from QuickBooks Online.